What are your thoughts on polygamy?
Polygamy, the most randomest
Yes,
thing.
yes, yes.
Let
I
me
want to
see.
know.
How do I want to answer this question? um, you know,
People want to know.
honestly, if it works, it works. I'm not against it. If it works, it works. Long as if you can afford everybody,
That's
if
it.
you can afford everybody, everybody
Right.
knows what's going on, everybody's happy. We all good and gravy.
Polygamy is more about finances than anything else. Like
Yeah,
if you can afford to maintain,
that's a lot of personalities to
I'm
deal with.
saying,
I'm not
but
doing it, but
I mean, it gotta fit. I mean, I feel like one woman is enough to deal with. It's enough of a headache.
yes.
So having like multiple together can be a pain. But I mean, like it's more common back home. Like my granddad was polygamous.
Yeah, but also they weren't actually really dealing with they didn't have like real relationships with them too.
I mean, I don't know
They
nothing
may
about
have
that.
like their favorite ones, but like you because in my mind I'm thinking like put like y'all all in the same house, and that's a lot of personalities to deal with.
I mean, that's the only difference between like sanctioned polygamy and what people be dealing with here. Because dudes will have like 3, 4 baby mamas and only live with one of them and be financially taking care of the other 2 or 3.
Bruh, I saw a story, and this woman found out her husband had a whole other family after he died. How did she find out? She went to the morgue to identify and pick up to pick up his body for the funeral home. She walked in, and the dude was like, "Oh, his wife came and already came and got him." She was like, "His who?" Found out he had a whole other family and like with like grown kids and everything.
It'd be like that.
It's like, bruh, how you have time for that?
I don't know how you hide it. Like if you say, I guess maybe if you travel for work, but you really just going to
It
the
was in
other
the
side
same
of town.
city. It was in the same
That's the
city.
thing. Like you pack your bags like you going to the airport,
Oh,
but you just driving to Decatur. You got a whole other family,
that's
whole other
crazy.
crib. But that's a financial thing because if he's able to, the fact that she didn't know means that he was able to provide enough for her and her children to the point where she didn't
She
know
didn't
that.
miss it.
Yeah, that she wasn't missing nothing. So
That's crazy.
yeah,
Either that or she was just really not involved and really just blind to
which
anything
I
going
doubt
on.
that's what it is. I doubt that's what it is.
Now some people be blind. Some people don't be
Mm.
paying attention. They just let
Or some people be so in love that they let the emotion cloud their better judgment.
oh,
That's another thing.
that's another topic.
That's another topic.
That's
But
another topic.
I want to say I'm not necessarily a proponent, but I want to say I'm against it either.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Right. If it works,
My
it
thing
works.
is, as long as you can afford everybody and everybody knows what's going on, so nobody is being cheated on, essentially.
Yeah.
As long as nobody being cheated on.
Because that's the reality of what today is like. We don't allow polygamy, but how many men have like mistresses? Or so it's like you got mistresses, or they got like multiple baby mamas, or they sequentially like have kids with different women and so on and so forth.
You're
Because I think statistically, most black children, looking at our community specifically, most black children grow up in single parent households. But like
yeah.
most men actually live with their kids. But the reality is like men are having kids with multiple women, and then the women that they stay with, they grow up with their kids.
Yeah.
So it's like you have 2 other women that you may be taking care of financially in some capacity, but you're not present in the home.
Yeah.
So polygamy allows y'all to just all be in one house. So that would be the upside. But again, I'm gonna be fine with my one.
That's a lot. If I was to
I'm gonna be
do it,
fine with my one.
we would have to live on a compound,
And put
and
them in different.
everybody it's different living establishments, or it's a big house and everybody has their own.
I don't know how. I
That's
don't even
crazy.
want to think about how, because I don't want those problems. But I don't know. Like I said, my granddad, but it's so
How many wives
normal.
you had?
He had.
So you had like step grandmas,
Yeah, I mean, I ain't meet my dad
side
till I was in high
grandmas.
school, so I ain't really know none of this. But yeah, I think I had. So he had his first wife, and then that's my dad's mom was his first wife.
Okay.
Then we initially thought it was three wives. Then my sister told me that there was a fourth, and then there was like maybe another two women that had his children, but he didn't marry them.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, he was. Well, I mean, that's not even nothing crazy. I got a cousin. His granddad had 10 wives. Like they doing numbers, like doing numbers. But the thing
At
is,
the
like,
same time?
yeah, yeah. But it's like it's a lot more normal over there. Like to the point where I got an auntie that's named after my dad's mom, not her mom. So like my dad took on a second wife. The daughter from that second wife was named after the first wife. So like
Oh,
imagine like you got a wife, then you get another wife, and your second wife you name her daughter after your first wife. So she had a kid that was named after the other wife.
that's
And they did that like multiple times. I got another auntie that was named after like one of the other wives that was the previous wife. But it's like it's more normal.
now I got a question for you. I'm gonna flip it. Could you be a brother husband?
Nah, I don't even know why you asked that. This is a hell no. And it's not even something you could flip. Like men and women are different. So a lot
No.
of times when you try to flip things,
If it was in a society where a woman had multiple husbands,
but is that society, is she financially providing for multiple husbands?
I don't know how it works.
That's
I
I
was
think
just
that's one of the big differences. Men tend to be providers. Women tend to look to men to be providers. Even if they can have be able to provide for themselves, they still wouldn't want a man that can't provide.
there was a woman who it's a reality show. She has three husbands.
I seen a woman that they're like advocating for her. Like she
Yeah.
has. I don't know how that
I don't know
works.
how it works. It's it's weird to me because if the men if you have traditional roles and the men are like doing the providing, then that means she's on a major come up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Financial. She's doing it.
Financially,
If that's the
she's
case, like she done finesse something
a
immaculate.
whole other
Like
yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes, man, we don't got to get. I'm feeling. I feel like if a dude is a brother husband, he playing both sides. I wouldn't see it no other
Hey,
way. That would be my opinion. Of course, I don't
I
know.
wouldn't disagree. So yeah, I think you're 100% right about that. 100% right about that.